Hello, everybody. Before the start of the vlog, I would like to promote my novel, Kingdom of the Sunless Winter. An evil serpent, a pandemic, pirates, fairies, a fearless indigenous tribe, a brave lion, an intrepid prince. Believe in the powers you possess. Igor Maklakov has been cursed by the mighty serpent, a malevolent 1,000-foot beast from the underworld Algernon. For the curse to be lifted, Igor's youngest son must be killed. The beast has taken control of Igor's thoughts to make carrying out the task easier, yet against the serpent's commands, Igor has decided to fight back and try to break the spell on his own to save his son and the rest of his family. Unable to battle him alone, though, a fairy uses magic to bring the characters and creatures from his son's favorite fairy tale to life, forming an army to help Igor defeat the monster. Kingdom of the Sunless Winter, written under my pen name Matthew J. Sam. Jared Dixon, author of Corrupted, The Truth Shall Be the Nail in Your Coffin, writes, Sam's writing is impressive, and I enjoyed how he was able to weave multiple storylines within his novel. Tale of the Mighty Serpent. Haggard and frail, Igor Igorovich Maklakov lay on the carpeted floor of the master bedroom fighting hard to breathe. His greenish and dove-gray eyes bloodshot, his toffee-colored and graying hair disheveled and soaked with sweat. The room was dark except for the flickering images from the television. Gasping for air, he took deep, labored breaths as his body became cold and inert. He fought to hang on to the little life he had left as the winds outside slammed his window, howling and whistling eerily with the distant sound of thunder. His vision blurred as faint and indistinct shadows, silhouettes, and other figures surrounded him. In his eyes, the images on TV had become hazy as sounds around him slowly diminished to complete silence. Igor's eyes rolled into his head. He struggled for one last breath. Then he heard voices from within the walls, all speaking Russian. The voice of a child, the voice of a man, and others as well. "Papa, no, you're scaring me," cried a little boy. "Love for my son doesn't make me a fool. Get out of here, Snake. He's not dying tonight," yelled a man. "Don't be afraid of him. He will die very soon, I promise," another man whispered softly. Then, random images flashed quickly before him. He saw the pages of a book flipping and shooting a bright beaming light. He saw a little boy covering his face with his hands as a threatening figure approached him. And then the image of an unconscious man lying on the floor. "Papa, Papa, please wake up! Papa!" screamed the child. Finally, Igor saw himself throwing a large rock into the ocean from a long, sturdy, vacant pier. "I hate you, Papa!" he yelled, and then screamed from the top of his lungs. The sounds of the roaring, crashing waves nearly drowning him out. Finally, everything around Igor went pitch black except him. Only a faint light shone on his body, making him appear gray and colorless. He stood up and slowly brought one hand up to his face, lightly brushing his cheeks with the tips of his fingers. Then he brought up the other and saw it was covered with a thick black liquid. He tilted his hand forward, letting it drip steadily from his fingertips. Igor looked down and noticed he was standing on top of a lake or sea of the thick black muck. He turned around and saw something slithering and swimming near the surface, coming towards him. It was a giant snake. Almost paralyzed with fear, he slowly backed up as the creature drew near. Igor turned around and tried running in the other direction. Suddenly, the creature wrapped its tail around Igor's body, causing him to fall back. It began pulling him under. He was sinking rapidly. Igor tried to scream, but he had lost his voice entirely. He flailed his body around trying to break free from the monster's tight grip. He tried and tried to desperately break loose to no avail. He managed to free one arm, but it was no use. He sank until the only part of his body that could be seen was his hand, shaped like a claw, sticking out from the surface. Finally, he drowned as his body was completely submerged, swallowed in the vast black lagoon, never to resurface again. Good morning, YouTube, and happy first day of school. Well, not the official first day of school for all the students. That was a couple of weeks ago, but it's going to be my first day of school, my first day subbing, and being back in the classroom. A part of me is excited, another part of me is nervous. I did very little subbing the second semester of the last school year because that was when I became a flight attendant. I was at the training center in Houston, and then I was on probation for the first 6 months. I didn't really want to take my chances being in the classroom too much because I was on probation. I still had to get a feel for the job and figure out my schedule, which has been very inconsistent, very crazy, still is. But now that I have a better idea, more experience, now I'm a lot more comfortable balancing between the classroom and being a flight attendant. Okay, time for me to get ready. Oh, and I forgot to mention that I'm subbing at my old elementary school. Getting my backpack packed and taking a couple of books to read to them. So excited, ready for my first day. There's an ice cream man on a bicycle, and boy, I admire him because it is right now 93 degrees and humid, and it's supposed to get up to 99 today. I have no idea what the heat index is, but it feels a lot hotter than 93. I have been trying to get into a better running routine by running in the morning and running in the evening, but it's just so hot, I just can't do it. So I am now contemplating getting a treadmill. Lucky me, I found a cozy little spot in the shade. Once I'm done, I hope the car won't be too hot. It has been years. All right, so this is a very nice, very clean classroom. It is their lunchtime now, so that means I can have my lunch. Ugh, it is so hot, you guys. Woo, and with my car being in the shade, it is actually pretty cool in here. You know how you like park out in the open in the dead of summer, and it is extremely hot and humid, and you open the door and this rush of heat just comes out? Not today. Alrighty, I am headed home, and I am just going to relax, take it easy, probably take a nap if I can squeeze in one at some point. I'm really not that tired. Like, I could go home and, well, I don't know. I was gonna say I could go for a run, but the heat index right now is 103. I was going to go home and rest first before I went to the grocery store, but I just decided to stop at Giant on the way back home. Good morning, YouTube. Luna seems to be getting a little more comfortable now, getting out of her house and getting used to me. But today I'm gonna do a little bit of shopping for her. Today's my last day off before I go into my reserve days. I only have 4 days, so that's perfect. Just a 4-day week for me. And I'm on minimum fly right now, and travel season is slowing down just a little bit. I'm very low on the list, so the likelihood that they're gonna call me tomorrow for a chirp trip, I don't know. It looks a little bit iffy. But the other day, I really enjoyed subbing. I had a great time in that second grade classroom, and those kids were so good. Good afternoon. I am now headed to Target, and storms are coming, and I really hope that we do get storms because we really need a relief from this heat. But in the Target shopping center, there's also a PetSmart, so I will go there as well to get Luna's stuff. Just left Target, so now it is off to PetSmart. I'm actually going to give this a try. How about this? A hammock for your rodents. Oh, kittens. Buddy. Things that a guinea pig papa gets. I kind of took a small risk with that hammock. I'm not really sure if she's going to enjoy it or even know what it is, but it'll be a funny little experiment. Yes, Luna, you're living the good life. I just caught her being very curious about it. She was looking at the hammock like, this is something new. Okay, it's time for bed. I'm rising pretty quickly in the list, so I'm hoping for at least 5 hours of sleep. It's midnight, but it's my fault for staying up. Good Friday morning, and guess what? They're sending me to Zurich. Even though I don't care to work international, I'm pretty thrilled to be going to Zurich. I went to Switzerland a couple of months ago and vlogged about Geneva, so check it out, there it is. And actually a friend of mine said that compared to Geneva, he actually likes Zurich better. The weather looks good, but we are supposed to get storms today, and it is a bit windy.
That was my shy little guinea girl. That's my shy guinea girl.
I'm going to give her a bit of hay and lettuce to try and lure her out of her dungeon. She's thinking about it.
Come on. Come on, baby.
She's gonna have the house all to herself for the next just under 2 full days. So I have her regular bowl and backup bowl filled, and I filled her 2 water bottles. Right before I leave, I will just sprinkle hay all around her cage. If I try to give it to her now, I feel like she's going to eat probably 80% of it right before I'm out that door. All right, I successfully managed a nap, probably slept a good 30 minutes. I'm now gonna get ready, and it's off to Zurich. It is really raining. Oh, thunder. So we're currently at a ground stop, huh?
I think so.
Yeah. I heard thunder. Oh, and I saw lightning too. This is so insane, you guys. And of course, we're delayed. Well, the unfortunate thing about this weather is that the lightning strikes are still within 5 miles, and we're stuck on the tarmac right now. It doesn't really seem like we're gonna go anywhere anytime soon. It is so windy and the storm is so intense, you feel the plane rocking right now. We're on the 767 right now, and it is rocking back and forth. And now we're delayed 2 hours. All right, so the way that this trip is starting is insane, and it looks like now momentarily we are going to have to exit the aircraft. I cannot tell you why, but we do have to step out now. Aforementioned, we are delayed 2 hours. I'm not really sure if we should be expecting any further delays because the rain is not going away. There's still thunder, there's still lightning, and it's within... I just got interrupted by an alert on my phone. They are expecting life-threatening flash flooding in the next couple of hours. Wow. But prior to the interruption, I was mentioning that there is lightning within a 10-mile radius. So we're stuck at the moment. This weather has been messing us up. The ramp is closed again, and it's almost 10 o'clock.
When you hold me, you unfold me.
Hey, I am in downtown Zurich and I am in the hotel now, and let's do a quick tour. So it's actually a very nice room. I get 2 beds, TV and desk, and door to the adjoining room, coffee station to the left, the closet, and we are going to enter the bathroom where there are 2 entrances, or an entrance and an exit, I guess, a bathtub and shower, double sink, the toilet, and the exit / second entrance. I am extremely tired. I am not going to go to sleep though because it is 2 p.m. and if I go to sleep now, I'm probably not going to wake up until like 7 or 8 in the evening and not be able to go back to sleep. So I'm just going to be meeting up with one of the other crew members down at the lobby at 3 p.m. But first I'm going to try to get some coffee, try to wake up a little bit more. I was able to sleep during crew rest all the way through, actually. It was about an hour and a half, and explore downtown. I do have a very nice view. Really looking forward to checking out Zurich. Oh, wow. Okay, let me try this again, because in the last clip I burped. All right, went to the nearest Starbucks, and coffee makes for a happy Matt. All right, guys, got showered, got cleaned up, and I'm going to meet one of my crew members downstairs. We are gonna go walk the city, and yeah, just see what's around. All right, so we took the number 4 all the way down to the lake, and here it is. That's a very beautiful day. Me and my coworker are simultaneously recording. Hello. By the way, she has a channel as well. Marvelous Couture. Like and subscribe. Look at all of these bicycles. This is a barrage of bicycles. This is Bicycle City, which is probably a good thing. Reduces pollution. Look at this. All those bicycles right behind me. And those people are probably thinking I'm creepily videoing them. This is really cute. Yeah, I love the bacon and eggs, but I love the Ukraine solidarity even more. The architecture is absolutely beautiful. I would say this definitely beats Geneva. I love Geneva, but Zurich is definitely a winner. Marvelous Couture with her blue gelato. Love the dance. God, Zurich is amazing. We've made a stop at the Swiss Art Expo in it looks like the central train station. Is this a central train station? And some of these works are absolutely amazing. I love the art, I love the paintings, I love really, really colorful paintings. Some of these are just beautiful. I'm a writer, not a painter. Okay, now we are on the quest for food, and everything looks good here. A lot of restaurants to choose from. So after a good 15 minutes, we made up our mind. And we are both tired. Are you tired?
Exhausted. I feel like a noodle.
You feel like a noodle?
A cooked noodle.
A cooked noodle. Just like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. Look at the size of my beer. And you have ginger beer, you're being good. I'm not. N68, delicious burgers. We both had the same thing, the cheeseburger.
Yes.
Yes. Woo, that smoke blew right in my face.
Right. Mine too, I could taste it.
Very-
Secondhand smoke.
Yeah,
The
exactly.
burger was good. Firsthand.
Absolutely. We are exhausted and it is time to go back to the hotel. I am extremely tired. It has been a very long night.